This is Past 25, highlights from the mini symposium. Here I have Adam Spernes from Oak Ridge National Lab. You are an organizer of the organizer of a mini symposium called Biopreparadness at Scale via Context-Aware Agent-Based Models. Can you tell us a little bit what was this mini symposium about?
Sure. So the mini symposium, we were looking at, well, elaborating on the title, biopreparedness. So for context, so what we do, agent-based models, you have digital twins of a population and allowing them to interact. And so what we're wanting to do is put them into not only a geographical context where they are living on some part of the world, but also environmental and social context, how they're interacting, their interaction networks, and then environmental factors which are impacting their health.
So I imagine there was a lot of discussion. You had multiple, of course, speakers. Are there major highlights or take-home messages for you?
Yeah, one of the important things that was brought up was sort of when you're dealing with individual level health factors for people, and especially if you're trying to inform these digital twins through real-world data, there's privacy concerns that come in. Sure. And not to mention sort of the heterogeneous compute solutions that different agencies have. So some hospitals have maybe just a little desktop sitting that they have, where other ones have access to a better cluster where they could do HPC type computations. And so these are things that we've started to think about, work on that, but there's a lot of good discussion about sort of how to incorporate these things and way to make sure that you're not leaking private data, and then everyone has equitable access to the compute resources necessary.
So would hospital in the future have computer scientists working there or computational scientists working there, or will doctor become expert also in using compute infrastructure? What's your feeling?
I think doctors probably have enough schooling that they don't want to do anymore, and that there's probably be some association with the university or outside resource laboratory to provide that. I mean, we can't be experts on everything.
Sure, of course. So after this discussion that you had here at Past 25, what are the next steps? Or ideally, what would you like to see to happen next?
I mean, for us, what we're trying to do is scale this up to, first, the entire continental United States. So imagine like what happened during COVID and sort of predicting that, like what happens in the next instance. But then making that tool more broadly accessible so it's not just something that you're able to use there, but other countries and places can use it as well.
So thank you very much for joining us, for participating at Past 25. Thank you all.